Hey guys, it's Kelly. I'm It's Girl 77, and I am on the floor in my craft room, and this is for Sybil B at Sib's Crafty Life, and showing her how we store our sequins and our brads and our like micro beads or beads and small gems, I think. If we can get Mr. Kitty to move. I store mine in pretty much the same way that Miss Sybil stores hers, in these trays. I have 4 of the trays, and they fit very well in the bottom of the, or I'm sorry, not the bottom, but the bottom, the lower drawers of the Alex units. They're a little deeper, so 4 trays fit in there nicely. And then I sort of have them in there by how things that I use the most, you know, mostly used, order of importance kind of things. And let me just show you these. Now I use these same trays, and I love them. I know a lot of people mention that they feel like the small jars are kind of a pain. It doesn't bother me at all. I really love them, and I love the fact that they're super customizable. Like, for example, you can order a tray like this and have all the small containers, or you can order sort of a variety pack like this and get the bigger sizes, the medium, and then the tinies. You can make it however you want. So that is something that I really like about it. So this bottom tray is full of mostly stars, and you know, if you know me, you know I use stars all the time, so this is going to sound kind of silly, and this may be a little bit redundant, but it's working for me, so it's I think that's what's important. Redundant or not, it's working for me. Anyway, this is full of stars and these flat glitter sequins that I don't use these terribly often, so they're on the bottom. And then now we're going to get back to those stars, so just hold on. Then I have this one. This is one of my most used trays, and this is sorted out by the gloss, and then I think they were called opaque. So this is the gloss side, this is opaque, and this is my best attempt at the Roy G. Biv color. So the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. What's the difference between blue and indigo? Anybody know? I don't know. Anyway, so that's what we have, and then white. Over here we've got whites, off-whites, clears, blacks over here. So again, this is one of my most used trays. I love it. I do keep the lids, take the lids off, and I've stored them somewhere else because I just don't want to bother with them. And they sit on top of each other just fine. So there we have that. And then over here I have, so this is the bottom tray, and this is metallics and mattes. If you could have matte sequins, I didn't know that, but you can. So metallics in various sizes, and then mattes over here. And I use these, but not as much. There's a few. That's a cat playing with a toy. There's a few mixes in here that have come in like card kits, and they were, you know, metallic, so they had to go in here. So that is on the bottom. I don't use that one a ton. And then here is my second most used one, and this is if you order your sequins from Cartwrights, they have the, I think they're called Crystal Iris. Let me check. Yeah, Crystal Iris. And then, what are these? Let's see. Crystal something. Crystal Opaque. So that's what these are. We have these, I don't know, they're just super like blingy sequins. I mean, they're so pretty. The colors are so lovely. I'm trying to hold these without the glare. This is my other most used tray. So I love these for summertime shakers. Love these. So they sit kind of on top of that other one. Like I said, the 4 trays fit nicely in here. And then so back to the stars. I have these little things, which is originally how I was trying to store my sequins, but my collection, I don't know if that's a good word for it. What I had overgrew these quickly. So in these couple of containers are all those little stars. You know, there's a little bit of all the stars that I have, and then just a couple of like wood grains that I just didn't have very many of. And these are hashtags and more stars, more stars. So I can just, if I want to use stars, I can just grab these and take them to my work surface instead of grabbing that big tray. I know it's a little redundant, but I'm alright with it. And then in the drawer, I have some things that just haven't found a home yet. I have some black microbeads, some of that Martha Stewart confetti again. This is a big tail. This is the mermaid mix that came in the Hero Arts, my monthly card kit last year. A small thing from Felicity Jane that came in one of my Felicity Jane kits. And then a couple of empties. And then these tiny paper flowers that were just too delicate to throw in with my, in the big old bin of paper flowers. So they've just sort of always lived in here. So that is it. That is how I store my sequins. And as for brads, I had gotten rid of all my brads because I just wasn't using them. And then I had to go out and pick up some super basic, just I think they're silver tone brads, just so I could use them with the spinner cards from Lon. So that's all that I have, so I don't really have a storage solution for that. Anyway, that is my sequin drawer storage solution. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye!